Hello and welcome back. So, in this video, I'm gonna go do a review of my Bosch router. I've been having this router for 10 years, and I think that it's important that we share our experience with tools that we've had for a longer while. I know some reviews of tools or guitars or something like that usually only have it for a couple of weeks maybe, and then they go on to the next thing. But I've had this router for 10 years. It was the first router I ever had, and so I have no real experience with what is a good router or not. I just know that this tool has never failed me, except for now, when it died. And so I've actually bought a new one, because I felt it was good enough for me. I make a couple of guitars a year. I do some routing every week, maybe, sometimes I route every day. But yeah, I use it a lot, but maybe not a whole lot. There are definitely more expensive industrial strong routers, but if you're a new guitar builder, beginner or hobbyist, I think this is a really good router. It's served me well, it's been used and abused, and yeah, you're gonna get some close-up now of what it looks like, and I feel like you can see that this router has been thrown around a bit, but yeah, I feel it's like a good one. Well, so I was thinking, since I haven't used this router anymore, and it's the review isn't really about the new router, talk to you about what I think about it in the comments below if you're curious, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be just as good, if not even better. One thing that I always wanted on the router was a micro adjustment. It's not really something that you need, but it makes it easier to build guitar, and since I mostly use the router for building guitars, I feel like it's something I wanted, and the new one has it. So yeah, I feel like Bosch tools get better and better the newer they are. I think it's going to be even better, actually. And I was really happy with the old one. So if you're a guitar builder and you're looking for your first router, I definitely recommend this one, because it's been a really good tool and amazing, very accurate, and done a very good job. If you have some other thoughts or questions, or you have this router, you can talk to me in the comments below and let me know what you think and feel. Otherwise, let's go get on with opening this one, because it's the new one and I'm curious about how it is, and I'm gonna enjoy starting to build with it. And so, yeah, it's going to be an interesting thing to do. Okay, so let's first start with cutting this off, and then open it up and see what it's looked like. You get a box, it looks pretty nice. It feels like it's going to be sturdy and protect the tool, and help with keeping things organized. I sort of use this tool too much to have it in a box anyway, but it's nice to know that it's there. And here is the router. And it's a thing of beauty. There's just something about looking at tools when they're new. So let's move this to the side real quick and just start off by, here is the on and off button. There's the dust collector. This is the lock so that you can push the router down. So let's just push this down and see what it feels like to lower it. So that's really nice. It has the perfect amount of pull back so that you don't just plunge right down, but it's easy enough to move that you don't feel like you're gonna crash. And then you put this in the right position so you don't cut too deep, and then you just move it down, and then you have the micro adjustment here. And let's just see how we do with this. I think I'm gonna have to look at this a little bit more. I think it's just that you put it down to the depth you want, and then you put this at 0, and then you just move it over to what you want. The only thing that is a little bit annoying about this thing is that it's not in millimeters. It's actually in inches, which means that I'll have to learn what 1/32 of an inch is, which is kind of annoying. It does have some markings, like here it says 0.5, but that can't be a millimeter. I feel like isn't that a bit, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look in the instruction and figure that out. But yeah, overall nice feeling of the tool to begin with. This is not a review of this tool, it is a review of the old tool. But this feels just as nice as the old one, and it looks nice. You have a speed control over here, and that's kind of it. You can put the old one next to the new one and see the difference. I can't put this back up because it's locked. That's one of the parts of it being damaged and the reason why I'm getting a new one. But you can see the body has shrunk a little bit. It has this part here. This is kind of a weird thing. It looks like it would have the micro adjustment here, but it's just nothing there. So it's kind of weird. Probably because there is another model that has the micro adjustment and they use the same body plastic for it or something like that. But never mind, this one does have it. Overall, it's basically the same tool. There's no difference, really. The grip feels a little bit nicer on the new one, actually, but it might just be because it's new. Yeah, so I know this might be a little bit confusing to watch because you're like, it looks like I'm reviewing this one, but I'm actually reviewing this one because this one is new and I've never used it. But this one is old and I've used it for 10 years and it's an amazing tool. Like, I can't recommend it enough. Yeah, I'm gonna show you some guitars that I've built throughout the video, and you're gonna see that I've built the guitars with this one, and it's amazing and awesome. And so hopefully this one is just as good, but you can pick this one up. I mean, this one is basically this one. There's not gonna be any difference. It's the same thing. It's only, yeah. So hopefully this has helped you in understanding that you need to buy this if you are looking to start building guitars. I really don't think you can go wrong with this one if you're starting out building guitars. If you're a pro and you build like 200 guitars a month or something, you might not need this particular machine, but then this video isn't really for you anyway. If you like this sort of videos, I would appreciate if you liked, comment and subscribed and all that crap that people have to do in order to make YouTube viable for people. But yeah, it helps me motivate myself to make more videos. So yes, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope this helps. Let me know. Bye bye!